What is going on, everybody? Alright, so we are going to go after the rest of this carrot scrap gold that was sent in for me to refine. So I have it currently in distilled water. I got about 150 milliliters in there. And I have 50 milliliters of nitric. I don't think we're going to dump all of that in right away. We may do half and half. We'll do another batch, 200 or 150, and then, you know, another 25. Just to kind of see where we're at here. All right, and so this is the test sample. Hold on, let me get you a close-up of this. This stuff turned out excellent. So I think I don't think we're gonna have any problems with this. It held together perfectly, and yeah, you can just tell by the color. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this back into there. So that we can get everything consolidated back together. And if there's leftover base metals in that little bit, we can get the rest of that out of there. Alright, so nothing to it but to do it. Throw a little in. Oh man, right on the money. And we can see, hold on, that we are getting a reaction right off the bat. That nitric acid is devouring those base metals along with the silver. Oh, and can you hear it? Me either. Got a new vent hood. That thing was getting nasty. Alright. Well, we'll throw that on the heat, let that nitric eat, and we'll see you soon. Alright, we are pretty much done with this. This first reaction anyway. Nice blue solution. We did some damage. We moved some metals. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's dump some of this off of here. Be nice to everything. Alright. Let's see. We have some more work to do. There's no question about that. So I think we're going to make this one a little more potent. We're not going to put as much there we go. Keep that at 100. And add the rest of our nitric here. We're going to have to top up a little more, I imagine. This isn't getting close to done yet. So what's nice is, hold on, let me get the, before this starts going crazy. Because I did that test sample, we can see the difference there on the color, right? So we know we got a ways to go. Little cheater. Alright, back up on the heat it goes. To let that nitric eat. I tell you what, it is extremely nice having that new fan. It's not all loud, it's nice and quiet. And you can definitely tell a difference in the actual suction too. So maybe I should replace those a little more often. Let's see. This is, so we hit our year. I've been refining for a year. And yeah, we've gone through 3 exhaust fans. They're not bad. They're like $23.99 on Amazon, so it's not like I'm going through, you know, hundreds of dollars worth of exhaust fans. Yeah, so when I get this new hood, whenever I get the time, which seems to be getting less and less each week. It's crazy. But I'd like to get this revamped here, and I want to get a filter for this, so this isn't hanging down, and then I have access to put a filter up here, and what that'll do is that'll basically collect a lot of the fume vapors and instead of going through and into the motor, it should help a little bit. Yeah, it's just it's just getting to it. All right, this reaction is slowed down a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab my tool here. All right, I would have to say we've got a little ways to go on this. We still have quite a bit of color left that needs to come out of there. Let's see. So I think we're going to do another 200 one. All right. And that's about 30. We got, it's about 23 left. So, yeah, there we go. Pretty close. Pretty close to half again. All right, and in the meantime, I've got a piece of sterling here, another chunk that he sent. We're just going to go ahead and set that in there. If there's any leftover nitric left over, we'll just go ahead and start dissolving that. Almost knocked over my nitric. And all right, since we're going to be using the nitric to dissolve more silver, that's part of his job. We're just going to overload this a little bit. I can't say overload it, but we'll make it a little more potent with a little bigger batch. I'm just going to go nice and easy because this has been warming up. There we go. So I didn't see any reaction crazy buildup, which is why I went and poured the rest of that in there. Let's see. And I do want to give this a good kind of mix. There we go. All right. Well, let's let that keep doing its thing. What I'll do is, so I don't have to keep doing these little ones, I'll keep track of how many I do, and then I'll let you know at the end when I bring you back into what we have I'll bring you back with like the last two. So we'll do one where it's starting to clear up, and then the last boil where there's no color change, and then yeah, then we'll go from there. So a big lesson that I've learned while doing this is I used to rush this step, the nitric boil step, like, oh, I gotta get the gold, and I've learned from you guys. You guys used to yell at me all the time. Oh, not yell at me, but tell me, you know. So I just have fun, and I did it. And I'll tell you what, it is so much better. Just make sure it's crystal clear, your nitric solution with your last one. So I do like a rinse, you know, before I go test the last one, because then you can really tell if you got a color change or whatnot. But then when you go into AR, it's just so much smoother. Not nearly as much silver chloride. Sometimes there's a little bit, you know. Really depends on like the alloy. Sometimes you get like gold that surrounds a little piece of silver here or there, and so I mean it's kind of inevitable to get that, but that's what filtering out the Aqua Regia is for, right? Well, let's get back to it. All right, let's check this out here. Let's see. Is it worth rinsing yet? Hey, let's do it. Let's see where we're at. Let's give it a shot. Just a quick little bath here. So we still had leftover nitric in that last one. Let's see. So we can see the difference in the color. So there's definitely some leftover nitric in there. All right, let that settle for a minute. I think we can get more out of there. I think we're going to get more out of there. It's getting pretty close. There's a couple of other pieces there that are starting to match what we did with that little test sample. That was about 40 mils. All right, and we did a good job of removing the leftover copper. So that distilled water that I added was clear. So we know that there's a good indication if we start to see colors pulling off of there. If we get that blue tinge, we know for sure that there's still copper, or at least we remove some copper there. So we might have to save these next couple of nitric boils, but we'll see. We'll get to that point. All right, so we have, I imagine we're getting down there. So this one right here is pretty clear in comparison to the other ones anyway. Oh, hold on here. So we're definitely lightening up. Let's see. Let's pour this out. Definitely have leftover nitric in here. We're going to reuse this solution to dissolve that silver too. So not too worried about that. And we are starting to see, hold on, let me bring you down here. You can see those three that I did initially. So we still have some base metals we got to pull out of there. All right. Well, I'm going to add some more nitric to this, and yeah, oh yeah, there you go. A little water to kind of rinse it off there, and you could really see that one stand out. Look at that. Well, that's what we want them all to look like. So I think we're just about there. I think we are just about there. Let's see if reactions start to happen right off the bat. So we're definitely headed in the right direction. And this is about 45 minutes in between each one, just to kind of give you a time reference. I know it's hard to see, all thanks to YouTube, so it takes a while to do, but it's definitely worthwhile. Now, if I didn't have a big silver refining planned after this, especially with like the same stuff, I would be a little more meticulous with with my nitric consumption. But you know, we have 700 grams of silver to dissolve, and so we'll definitely use some of that to dissolve that silver, so we can refine that, and we'll go from there. All right, let's check this out. Hold on, let me dump it to. Yeah, it's okay. We'll dump this out here. I think we got to do one more. We got to check. Oh, yeah, I'm really excited to show you this. This is we're definitely right there. So check that out. That is looking good. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is rinse this off here. I'm thinking this is going to be the last one. I don't want to shake this up too much and break gold off of there. We'll just do a nice little rinse here. That is still hot. Make sure we're not, oh man, yeah, this looks really good. Alright, I'm thinking we don't have to do anymore. I'm thinking this is it. I'm thinking we have removed as much base metals as possible. Well, I can't say that. I think we're getting there though. But we're going to do one more just to verify. A little bit of nitric. Man, look at that. I think this is going to be it. Any bets? Oh, yeah, solution is pretty dark. No question about that. I think I'm going to have to add more sterling in there. I think we ate the rest of that batch up, or that little post. So, all right, and there we have it. This solution stayed crystal clear. Let's get you a top-down view of this bad boy. Oh, still hot. But I would have to say we are ready to roll. Aqua Regia. Yeah, look at that. What is going on, everybody? I know I'm still alive. I'm still alive. This on call has really been putting me to work, I'll tell you that. I'll be like halfway through a video and then I gotta go. So it's like, So I haven't really done any complicated refinings. We just did that. We just did that gold that for that job, the second half of that. So this was basically just removing the base metals, and I think we did a fairly good job. Well, I mean, I know we did a good job because I already dissolved it in AR, Aqua Regia. I still have to get that video set up. But yeah, really excited to show you guys what we got out of that. I keep hitting my hat. I'm out of practice. I haven't sat in this thing in forever. It's like, holy smokes, man. So we used to have it in this. And I put it in... Oh, I may have showed you a little bit of it, but I put it in this. Not that it filled the whole thing up with this. That would have been crazy. But I didn't want to put it in from the boat. The amount that was in the boat into this, it was not going to fit. This hole was way too small for what I was trying to put in it. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's all I got for you. I was really happy with it. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully tomorrow. I think I got enough time to put this off, but I know Friday for sure. Then done. I have my call until, what is Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow I am done to, Friday morning at like 7. That's when I'm done. So Friday night, I don't have anything going on this weekend. I am going to spend some time in the lab. I'll tell you what. I need it. I need it. It's been crazy here. And I got to ship some stuff out too, man. I got to get on top of this. I'm behind. Man. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your life is a little slower than mine right now, but hey, it's all part of the job anyways, right? You guys have a good one, and I will see you on the next one.